to participate in the workshop, like what is the registration process, and we have a small PPT for that representation. Advantage of getting registered. Like anywhere the prize money we can win or not. How many of you have this type of issues? Like, okay, even if you participate, we are not able to win. At their friend's face and saying, okay, my friend is raising hand, I am raising hand. Okay, thank you. So I'm expecting you people, like everybody should get registered to this. Like at least have something, like when you are studying something in the BTech, like try to apply that knowledge into something in a reality space. See here, like zonal level of competition. One is Cosmo Clench and one is Mesmerize. So normally, if you see those two, the first two things like Cosmo Clench and Mesmerize, so they are bots, that much challenging projects. You are not making any complicated one. I think these things are very easy. Like I'll just explain like what needs to be done. And the good news is, if you can able to participate, or if you're doing better, you can get a prize money of 80,000. Okay, so you can see there we are having prize money for this project 80,000. So there are two types of robots, like one is manually operated, one is automated. Okay, manually operated, like whatever that kits I have brought right now, there can be an example of manually operated. I am controlling that using a remote controller. And we also have a automated. For example, let's talk about self-driving Cosmo Clench robot. So it can be, the structure can be similar or it can be like a different structure, but it should have these components. It can be remember guys, these are the conditions to participate in the workshop. Okay, it can be a two-wheeled drive or a three-wheel drive robot. It should be having a gripper mechanism. The gripper mechanism can be a single gripper or it can be having like a two-directional gripper. For example, whatever you're seeing in the image, it is just like gripping here. And we can even add a gripping and lifting mechanism also. Size, it can be of any size, but here we can see like it is pulled on a small chassis. So this is an example for Cosmo Clench. If you want, you can take picture. The robot should look something like that. The material here. So the RPM, the suggested RPM, the speed should be around 1500 to 300, so that the gripping mechanism will work properly and the robot should move in a normal speed. Because if the robot is over speed, it will go and hit the object. Okay. So these are the different motors that you can use. And we will know this. Okay. Motor polarity, when you place the battery in one direction, like the motor will rotate one direction. If you change the poles, it will rotate in the opposite direction. So that is polarity. It will try to correct that robot and make it to go on the same line. I have this also, I will just show you in real time. Okay. So I think you people are aware like why we are using breadboard to build any circuit or to IN2, IN3, IN4. Okay, these 4 pins are controlling the motor direction. Explaining the connection part, because when you try to do this one, like these connections where you will make mistakes, and here this is enable A and enable B. Mostly they are used for controlling the speed of the motor. Okay, the same way, whenever you give the supply to this line and whenever you give supply 0, so 1 and 0 if you make, the motor will go clockwise, and when you reverse it 0 and 1, that motor will go anti-clockwise. That is the logic here. That is the logic how we are changing the polarity of the motor. You can see sensors are taken as input, okay, and the motor pins are taken as output. I think you people know what are input device and output devices, right? Yes? Okay. So now you can see the logic here. Normally we are reading the sensor value, okay? Whenever the left sensor value is less than, okay, you can move to right or you can move to left. Yes, is it? Can you able to see this? Yes. So I'm just moving it more forward. Now it is going to left, so I'll just move it to right and go forward, and now go left and grip. Like we can just create a small path like that. So again I'll just show you. It will reach, it will go to that side and it will stop. You can see it is adjusting the direction. It will reach the end, but very few are confident. Okay. In that case, actually we are selling this kits ready-made. Okay, where you can directly participate. Okay, interested people, you can buy it directly. So these kits are available for sale. This is being done by the two sensors, right? In case if you are looking, may I know why you are using cameras? Why you want to use cameras?
I just want to use cameras.
I mean, why?
It's easier to run with cameras. Open C like Python product. Like
Okay. But for the competition, it was clearly said like you need to use IR sensors. So better, that is my suggestion. If you want to use for more efficiency, you can use like multiple. Which controller you have used, Raspberry Pi or Arduino Mega? Okay.
Arduino Mega Pro Mini.
Okay. So it will do scanning with camera, right?
Yeah.
Which camera?
ESP32.
ESP32. And it can talk, can give feedback?
Yes, yes.
Okay. So feedback, what sensor you have used? Talking and feedback. Is it from a database directly, Google?
Yeah.
Okay. So which year you are, like college?
First year.
First year.
Easy.
So very good. From first year itself is showing interest. So that's really good to appreciate, because see guys, from the first year itself, whenever you're trying to do some robot, unlike the database, he can create his own database. Maybe he can add the machine learning algorithm or anything. You have that model with you right now?
Yeah, it's in the club.
Okay. After the workshop, we'll just go and have
Yeah.
it. Okay. Yeah, sit. Thank you.
My team back in 8th grade, we won the first English.
8th grade. Okay. Very good. 8th grade itself. Very good. So what was that?
So, like rescue line.
Same.
Yeah.
Shortest possible time, like it should escape.
Yes, yes.
Okay.
And that and rescue maze.
Mhm.
My team chose rescue maze. And in that Bangalore.
We have all scientists and everybody is in this college. Okay, very good. Anybody else? I'm talking about this because we have a chance right now, so that I can guide you. Yeah. Somebody raise their hand here. Any projects you have done so far? Only 2 people.
We just started with the ISRO.
Okay.
So in that I made a rocket and a flight computer inside it.
Okay.
Which logs data and sends telemetry signals. Like
Okay.
at what height.
When you have made it?
Like 9th or 10th grade, I guess.
9th or 10th grade. The rocket went to space?
It went like 1,000 meters high.
Okay. It went to neighbor's house. No. Anyways, from that age, like, who is your inspiration? Why are you inspired to do that like that? Who is there?
Actually, my father is my inspiration. He's a
Okay.
mechanical engineer.
Okay. We are involved in industrial robotics and home automation, and even we will conduct BTech workshops also. So I'll just show a few of our projects what we have handled so far, and most of them are not covered, but I'll just try to cover as many as possible. So as we told, like we cover like industrial project, home automation, and even academic projects also, like your BTech main projects and mini projects. We are already in tie-up with a few of the colleges in Hyderabad. Okay, if you are interested for your projects, you can approach us. The thing is, like, we will take your idea into consideration. It is not like a ready-made project. For example, if you want to have an idea where you don't have the manufacturing capabilities, like where you can't manufacture or where you can't create something. So the first project, what we are seeing, it is a typical line follower, but not for a small basic. It is like for the industrial automation, where the robot is taking the curve. You can see the curve is very steep. You can see the curve is very steep. It is taking a very steep curve, and it is delivering the materials to different locations. And apart from this college projects and individual projects, we are into different domains. Like we can do automobile engineering related projects. Like we have created one automobile, like a bike also. I can show you. You can see the 3D drawing, and you can see another bike, right? So that is one model, and a bionic arm and an exoskeleton suit. So these 3 things we have developed. So this is one of our model. Whatever you are seeing there, it is an exoskeleton suit which was developed in the year 2013, It is used to manage weights up to 200 kgs. As a normal human being, we can't lift up to 50 kgs or something, but wearing that one, you can wear 200, you can lift up to 200 kgs because it will be using the pneumatics. You know about pneumatics, hydraulics, right? It will be using the pneumatics where each cylinder is capable of holding a weight up to 50 kgs, so total 200 kgs of weight you can use. And whatever you are seeing there, it is a bike, which is a customized bike. The specialty is it is made in the year 2017. It is controlled remotely with your mobile application. You can start the remote, start and stop, and it will be having anti-theft feature. And you can even use it for parking. For example, it can give you parking lights. Like whenever you lost your bike or something, you want to go to some place, you can just put a command in your mobile. The lights will be on. The lights will show you the way. And the third one is for an engineering college. Our Instagram ID, and this is our Facebook ID. Where you can find this type of product.